Hey, this is Alex Becker, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to double or triple your open rates by just going in and editing your SPF record. I know this is something you've probably never done in another autoresponder, and because of that, your delivery rates have never been as good as they possibly can be. What an SPF is basically a check that email providers do when your email is sent out, and it confirms with whatever the domain you're sending it from. Say if I'm sending it from alex@markethero.io, it goes and asks that domain, hey, are you the actual owner of this domain? And it sends back yes. And then what happens at that point in time, you get much higher delivery rates. What a lot of spammers do is they go out there and use other people's domains or domains you can't fall back on, or a Gmail account as their response email. And because of that, you can't really confirm where the mail is coming from. So a lot of providers, Gmail, Hotmail, all the big ones you want to inbox at, are ignoring your emails. They're sending them to spam or promotions most of the time. This is how to get around that. And there's 3 ways to do this, and it depends on what type of hosting you have. So I'm going to walk through each one. It takes 2 seconds. Okay, so the first place we can set this up is at our registrar. However, if you're like most people and you've pushed your domain to your hosting, you've pushed your DNS over there, you're not going to be able to do this. That's fine. I'm going to show you the other ways to do it. It's very simple. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in here and you're going to go to advanced DNS in whatever host you're using. Okay, and you're going to get to a page anywhere that looks like this. It's going to say add new record, and the majority of you won't have this. I don't have this. Most people won't have this. So you can also do this from your cPanel as well for your site. So when you go in here, what you're going to do is you're going to go add new record, and you're going to go down here and make it a TXT record. Okay, the host, you're going to put the domain that you are going to be sending from. This needs to be your website. Don't use Gmail. Don't use some site you don't own. Buy any website, hit up a domain, and then put in your domain right here. So in this one, I'm going to put alexbeckerbook.com with a period at the end. That's important. Then what you're going to do is use the value that I gave you below this video. It's going to come with it, and you're going to grab this. This is the text I've given you below this video. You're going to grab that, and you're simply going to copy and paste it right there in the value. Okay, you're going to hit save all changes and you're done. Okay, it's going to take about 24 hours for this to propagate, but this will double the amount of deliveries that we get and drastically increase the amount of people to get your email. Now, if you go into your registrar and you've already pushed it, what you're going to see is something that looks a lot like this when you go in. Okay, so I'm going to go right here and I'm going to go to alexbecker.org where I've already set this up. But when I go to advanced DNS, I've already pushed this over to my hosting. So what's going to happen is it's not going to say that. It's going to say it's already been pushed. So there's 2 places you can change this at. That's our WHM and our cPanel. If you have really simple hosting like HostGator or just a basic host, you're going to want to go to your cPanel. If you have your own server, you're going to want to go to your WHM. So the first thing I'm going to do is do it in WHM, and then I'm going to do it in front of you in the cPanel. So I'll also put the times below this video so you can just skip to whichever one you want to do. Okay, so if you're in your WHM, you have your own server, what you want to go is go down here to DNS functions in the server. Go to edit DNS zone. What you're going to do right here is we're going to go and set this up for any of those domains. So let's just say I'm going to use this one right here, sourcelts.com. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to do the exact same thing I just did in the other one. Okay, so I'm going to select a TXT file right here, and I'm going to go and put domain here first. Okay, so the domain is sourcelts.com, putting that below there. Okay, and I believe that's the domain, checking that's the, sourcelts.com. I'm going to go to a TXT file. Then what I'm going to do is go and grab the text information right here with the quotation marks and copy and paste that in there. There we go. Okay, all set. Very simple. I think you're getting the hang of this. We basically just copy and paste the information that I gave you below this video, and then we put our site in front of it with a period at the end of it. Now let's go to a cPanel, which most of you will be working with, and we'll update it here. So if you can't access what you're looking at right here, we're going to go to our cPanel. If you can't see in the name sheet, you can't access this, we're just going to go to your cPanel. Okay, I think I've said that enough times. Let's hop over there. Okay, so we're here at our cPanel. If you have HostGator, GoDaddy, anywhere that gives you a cPanel, this is all you need to do. We're going to log in. And what you're going to do at this point in time, once it loads up, is you're going to go down here to, get away from me, I don't need to buy that right now. You're going to go down to Advanced DNS Zone Editor. You're going to click on it. Okay, now we're going to go and add a record. We're going to do the text file. It's the same thing we just did, except we're going to be putting in a number this time, okay? And it's the exact same process, except we're putting in this number right here. Okay, and that's also copy and pasted below. I've given it to you below this video. Now you're going to type in the domain URL you're going to be sending from. So this is alexbeckerbook.com. Great. Now, text data, what we're going to put right there, it's the same exact thing we've been copying this whole entire time. Just copy and paste it in there, all set up, hit add record, and you're done. That's all there is. And this right here will double the amount of opens you get. You've never done this in an autoresponder before. You don't 100% have to do this, but this will improve your open rates and delivery so much. So if you have any questions, hit up our support in the box anywhere inside of Market Hero, and that's how you do this.